I'm Claire Liu. I'm the founder and CEO of Canopy. We're a leadership development company where we partner with first-time CEOs and their teams to help them not fly blind when they're trying to grow their companies. And so we've had the privilege of providing executive coaching and advising and leadership training programs for fast-growing tech organizations. And yeah, my, let's see, first client was actually over a decade ago was 37 Signals. So I know a company that a lot of folks at BoS have looked up to, that I've looked up to, and since then have worked with tens and thousands of leaders internationally at companies like Amazon, Netflix, Wikipedia, and so excited to be, yeah, speaking at BoS again this year. This year at BoS, I'm going to talk about the blind spots that break us, and specifically what I've been seeing over the past year or two in working with a lot of first-time CEOs in this age of AI. And I know this is, I mean, we're all we're all in the thick of it. And I think the most common sentiment I hear from leaders is the sentiment of, I feel behind, Claire, perpetually. And it's sort of in three different areas. It's first and foremost, I feel like I'm behind in the sense that I need to be delivering on AI-driven initiatives. And so I feel pressure in that respect. There's a second element of, well, we do have to deliver on these AI-driven initiatives, but they could also break the company too. I'm well aware that we could actually lose customers, or I could lose my team, and so there's actually a real risk in doing and moving in this direction. And then the last piece is just the reality that these strategy cycles are moving so fast. I mean, we used to sort of be like, oh, we have a couple months, in terms of building something around a certain model, and now it's just like weeks, right? There's something new coming out, and especially into the competitive landscape. And so this question of, how do I keep up as a leader? How do I keep up as a CEO has been the number one question that so many of the leaders that we've worked with. So what I actually want to talk about is addressing that question, but in fact, challenging it as well, just because of the work that we've been doing and what we've been seeing in the past 24 months. I've had the privilege of being at BoS for a number of years, and I feel like every single year there's a talk that I go back to the drawing board and rethink something. But time and time again, I will say that Bob Mesta's work with Jobs to Be Done, every single time he gets up on the stage, says something. I mean, and he's so generous, right? If you see him at the conference and have a conversation with him, I always sharpen, refine, what I'm really thinking from a Jobs to Be Done perspective. I think April Dunford, as always, right, her work on positioning gives me fresh lens to really think about how are we really serving and partnering with the CEOs and the companies that we work with. And then I always love the way that Des Traynor from Intercom, the way his mind works, his sort of pulling back the curtain and sharing what they've been building internally, and then also sort of what he sees as the future. I've always taken a lot from as well.